Off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down and any build-up play. And
oh, what a mistake! Well, there's the clearance. Barella. Yamal. And Ndika. Maldini. Moved on forwards. Gullit. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And he's there to get it away. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lahm charging forward down that flank. Lahm delivers. And it's hoisted clear. Out for a throw. Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic.
oh, really well played.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's nice. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, that's well spotted. Mignon getting this one clear. Ball's gone out of play. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Bellingham. And here's Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Gullit. Benfica are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal, nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well cleared. Lahm. And it's Pedri. For Rice. João Cancelo. Great defending, strong and determined. Has a look and plays it forward. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. That's going wide left. And it's Pedri. Tries one from range. That is decidedly lacking.
Gullit probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Koundé. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Space for him to turn and look. Koundé. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedri. And here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. That's an excellent interception. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
This is a promising build-up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So straight into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. João Cancelo gets it clear. This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's lofted through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good climb. Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Tries to dink it through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 10. Número 20. Número 2. Número 22.
Sanjay, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Número 4.
Deftly away. Ibrahimovic needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, it's come
Oh,
loose.
great feat, that.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cleared away. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé. Now it's Yildiz. And it's Rice. In with the challenge. Yildiz has it out wide and in space. Now the cross. Oh, great leap! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Tchouaméni has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 41.
Rice.
Sai e vai entrar
That's
para o
been
segundo
intercepted.
golo.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. And it's Eze. Tchouaméni. He's had it taken off him. Dembele. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Zaire Emery. Valverde. Chance for a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's a good intervention. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a cute ball. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Just 5 minutes left. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Gives it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Eto'o. Much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Cleared without hesitation. Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. Time added on 4 minutes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Szoboszlai.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's it. Arsenal are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So we're very much on the way now. Tchouaméni venturing down the left. Bellingham, he has found the way through. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's quick to get rid. And that is out of play. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us.
Terrific effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Mosquera with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get... It's Ibrahimovic! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Mbappe. He's found some big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. And they've got rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Barella. Yamal. Now here's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No goals as yet. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Here comes the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Koundé. And it's Barella. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Played into space. Bellingham. Mbappe. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. Half an hour played now. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to get it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played back to the goalkeeper. Maldini. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Barella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal, can he spark a counter here? It's a pretty loose pass. Mosquera, Gullit chasing after it. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Rice, passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pedri. Some really good ball
There will be
movement.
1 minute added time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Lahm proves too strong. And he's managed to get rid. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, played through for the wide man. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rice. Mosquera. And here's Mbappe. Pressure coming in from all directions. Yamal. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Not the most convincing of passes. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that's... And Gullit! Ruud Gullit! That is just a piece of art! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Benfica are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Yamal.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 6,
Benfica have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
7, Dembele.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Mbappe, Nesta calmly anticipates. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Koundé ventures forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele, great defending, strong and determined.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Barella.
Now it's Maldini.
Replace him is number 87,
Ball in towards the middle.
John Evans. Substitution.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gullit can get it clear. Ferdinand. João Neves. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a key interception. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence,
And
but
now,
just
I'd
one
just
goal
like
to
to
show
read
for
out
all of
our
that.
fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays
Jim, how do
today.
you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal really were made to rue their ineptitude, if I can put it like that. Defended reasonably well, but if you can't put away your chances, there's always a risk of this happening, and that's going to be painful for them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.